Hi friends, welcome to Madhu's Creative Hub. Today we are going to see 3 interesting tribal masks using Pringle box. So these are the outputs. It looks brilliant, right? Let's get into the video. So here I'm taking Pringle box. You can also take kitchen napkin rolls, leftover ones. I'm cutting it into 2 halves and then cutting the halves into another 2 halves. So totally 4 pieces we'll get. I'm making a small sized one. If you want a bigger size, then you can take the whole box and just cut it into 2 equal halves. So like this we got 4 halves. The Pringle box will be a little harder, so that's why I've taken Pringle box. So now I'm drawing the jaw shape and then cutting it out, and also trying to see and get a face shape while cutting and trimming the edges. This is very easy to make, and you can make with the items which are at your home at your convenience. So 3 methods I'm showing, so whichever is the easiest you can try them. These masks are quite expensive online, so you can make it at home. So now I'm applying a prime coat of white color. I am actually using wall paint. You can also use Fevicryl acrylic paints as well. Now I'm taking the molded clay. It's not mandatory, but then one of the method requires it, so I'm just taking the molded clay. I'm mixing the resin and hardener within it very well. You should see a white color. Until then you have to mix them. It's soft now. Now I'm going to make all the shapes, like the eyes, the nose, the lips, and also the crown area and the ears. So here's how it is done. First I will make a tube shape and then use a Fevicol and then stick it on the base. This tribal masks come in several colors, and there's no definite shape for them, so you can make them in different shapes and sizes and different colors. They look really pretty on any wall. You can also make it as a fridge magnet and add it on your fridge. You can also use it on the frames and hang it as a frame. I'll show you some of the methods. So now I'm using the Fevicol and then sticking it. I'm just making the eyebrows, the eyes, the nose, the lips for both boy and a girl. So I'm trying to make a boy and a girl here. So making an eye shape and then sticking it with the glue. Like this I'll complete the entire design. And then for the nose I'm just adding 2 balls on either sides as nostrils. And then we'll allow it to completely dry, and also if you want to give some texture when it is wet, you can give some texture. You have to allow it to dry for 1 to 2 hours. So I also made the ears and then pierced a hole so that later I can add original earrings. Now like this I'm just giving an imprint. I'm using clay tools. You can also use any scale or backside of the pen to decorate it. So this impression actually later after it dries and you paint it, it looks nice. So I also pierced hole to insert earrings, and then we'll allow it to dry. For the next one, I just added the leftover clay. So I had some leftover clay from the previous one. So I added only the eyes, nose, and the crown part and the lips. Just I kept it simple so that while painting we'll give some mandala art on this, which looks nice. So for the eyes part, I'm just using a pen backside to make the eyelids. So for the last one, I'm just using paint for this. So I'm just drawing some random pattern on this. Here I'm using abstract art. So here the nose shape and the eye shape has no definite positions. You can make it any way you want to and make it as colorful as possible. It looks brilliant. So this is the most easiest one I can say, because this doesn't require any clay or anything, only painting skills, and that you don't need any special skills. It is just to fill the colors. So I am just outlining how I want it. So once this is done, I'll start the coloring. I'm going to keep it really colorful. This is the first method where I have only colored it. In the second method, we used the leftover clay and only highlighted the eyes, nose and the mouth, and then we'll do some mandala patterns on it. And the third method where we used all of the clay to make all the parts of the face. So firstly, I'm going to color it yellow, and then I'm going to outline it with pink, like a shade. I'm going to use orange for the nose and make some patterns near the eyes. This is just an abstract art, so you can make it any which way you want. I just took some reference from the internet. These masks come in really high prices. So for the lips, I'm just using red. And also just highlighting the eyes with red. Then I'm going to use blue for the nose. Just by adding blue, it gives so much pop of color. And for the eyes, I'm just using the black color to fill in the eyelids, and also I'll use black to outline. So I'm going to use zero brush and then outline them. It looks so different, unique, and like this multiple masks you can make and hang them together. This can also be used as your garden decor. Just make sure you apply a coat of varnish once it's done for long lasting finish. So for the next one, that is where with the leftover clay we had made, I am just using multiple colors and coloring the face. First I'm using the yellow. I'm using green to cover the jaw area. You can just use any color of your choice. I'm using acrylic color. Then I'm going to use orange for the face part. Then I'm using pink for the forehead. I'm using blue for the nose. Red for the lips. Also colored the head area which was left over with red. Then I used a black outline and then outlined them. Now I'm taking the white color and using a zero brush trying to make some patterns. These patterns are used in mandala design. Just a few patterns I've picked, easy ones. It adds a real good touch, you can see. It's just simple patterns I'm making. You can use a little lighter colors and then use marker and directly make these patterns as well. I'm just putting some dots. Also making some patterns on the green area. So like this I completed it. It looks so pretty, right? Next we'll start coloring the pear we made with all the features highlighted in clay. I colored them all with multiple colors and then designed them. Now I have added a real earring to the hole. So we had made a hole, right? So I have added earrings. So if you miss making them, you can also pierce a hole in the cardboard itself. See, all the four are ready. They look so gorgeous. You can hang all the four of them together or two of them separately. So I have arranged two in pairs. You can see them. They look so nice on the wall. You can also use it as fridge magnets. Look at these. So all four of them also look pretty. You can also frame them and use. This is much easier, and whenever you want to change